But for now, the Biden administration is moving forward with plans to make more COVID-19 vaccine doses available to the public. Of the 52.6 million doses that have been distributed, 32.7 million have been administered, and the CDC says about 26 million Americans have received at least one shot. So our Debra Alfarone is on Capitol Hill, where she's following the push to speed up the vaccine distribution, as well as congressional efforts to pass a much-needed economic relief package. Debra, what can you tell us?
I can tell you it's pretty busy here, and it'll be busy here the rest of the week, Anne-Marie. But I can also say that regarding those vaccines, it's not just about how much, it's about where. They want to bring those vaccines closer to you.
The federal government is shipping out an additional 500,000 coronavirus vaccines nationwide.
So for the next 3 weeks, we will provide a minimum of 10.5 million in total doses per week.
White House COVID-19 response coordinator Jeff Zients says they are also sending 1 million doses to 6,500 pharmacies starting next week.
Sites are selected based on their ability to reach some of the populations most at risk.
40,000 pharmacies may eventually receive direct shipments. Health experts in Indiana hope it will help reach people that hospitals and mass vaccination sites might not.
90% of Hoosiers live within 10 miles of a pharmacy. It basically cuts out the middleman.
The White House is also working with Congress to pass a $1.9 trillion relief bill. President Biden told Senate Democrats that the Republican plan of about $600 billion is inadequate.
If we did a package that small, we'd be mired in the COVID crisis for years.
Democrats are trying to pass their bill through a process called reconciliation, which wouldn't require any Republican votes.
Totally partisan.
Minority Leader Mitch McConnell used the same tools to pass the Trump tax cuts.
They are in the majority in the House and Senate, and life is a series of choices, and they've chosen.
Democrats hope to pass a bill by March before the unemployment benefits from the last package run out.
The president says it's all about moving quickly, and so that budget resolution, that could even go through later this week, Anne-Marie.
So let me ask you about something else, because we know that President Biden's plan includes an increase in the minimum wage, taking it up to $15 an hour. He believes that this will help with the struggling economy. But, you know, this was something that Democrats had talked about long before. It's a provision that could be a real sticking point in the budget reconciliation process. Could you explain to our viewers why that is?
Yeah, it's a little bit intricate, but anything that goes through this budget reconciliation process has to be directly tied to the budget and impact revenue. So it's not clear that this $15 minimum wage would do that. However, of course, there is some gray area. So some people are saying that it would because it would increase payroll tax revenue. Also, if people are making more money, then they may not need some of the public assistance programs. So those are the arguments that it does, but certainly there are arguments that it doesn't. And the Senate has to kind of say, yeah, we buy into this in order for this to move forward. It's tricky, so we're going to have to keep our eye on it, Anne-Marie.
Definitely. Debra Alfarone, thank you so much, Debra.